puppy. It's Catter Day. Are you excited? Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and in today's video, I'm going to answer the very popular question that I've been getting lately, which is, why don't you feed your dog raw food too? Before we get started, if you like cat stuff and cat-based videos or want to learn more about raw cat food, then make sure that you click that subscribe button below, as well as the little bell icon that's right next to it, because I do put out new videos every Catter Day. So if you've been with us here for a little bit, then you probably have noticed a little doggy who makes her cameo every now and then in certain videos, or even co-stars with Puppy sometimes. So a lot of times I get the question, do you also feed your dog raw food? Or why don't you feed your dog raw food like Puppy? And the answer is pretty simple. She's not my dog. If you've been subscribed for a year or two already, or you follow me on Instagram, or you follow the Facebook page, then you probably already know that I spent a good portion of last year having to travel. And when I first started traveling somewhat often, I would always have somebody come actually stay at the house with Puppy, as opposed to someone that just stops by because he needs it. He's very dependent. You guys have probably noticed he's very much a people person, so I would have hated to have him just staying home by himself all day and just have someone stop by twice a day to feed him. I've used websites like housecarers.com or trustedhousesitters.com, both of which I highly recommend and had great experiences with, and both of which I utilize myself as a pet sitter and house sitter, which is why I decided towards the end of, I think it was 2016, to take advantage of a few opportunities to travel all throughout last year. Now, during this time is when Puppy actually stayed in the house with Lizzie, which is the dog's name. And if you guys have seen my video, which is reviewing that automatic pet feeder, which is awesome, then you already know, because I explained it in that video, that the whole reason I purchased the pet feeder was because Lizzie eats her dry kibble and like peas and green beans, and Puppy would want to get into it, and he would sneak into the food in the beginning, which, as we all know, is not good at all. So that's why I got the automatic feeder, and I'll put a link to that video in the description below, as well as that eye icon if you want to check it out, because it's a really awesome product. Ooh, and speaking of my travels and the places that I went, which were mainly in Latin America, like Costa Rica and Colombia and Nicaragua, which, if you haven't seen the video about how I got kicked out of where I was staying in Nicaragua for saving 2 baby kittens, I'll also link that in the description and that eye icon right up there. But one of the main reasons why I chose this area of the world for the majority of last year was to get better at my Spanish speaking ability and to gain more fluency. And in the process, I also had my first book, the Holistic Fitness Starter Guide, translated into a Spanish edition. So I just want to give a quick hello and thank you to Maria and Cody over at the channel Why Not Spanish, because she recently named the Spanish version of my book as one of the best books to read if you are a beginner learning Spanish. And because I know that this question is going to pop up in the comments, I missed Puppy so much and felt horrible every time I left him, and then didn't like dealing with his transition to me being back home every time I came home, because it's like he'd be really happy and then he'd be mad at me and then he'd ignore me and do all that crazy cat stuff when you come home after being gone for a while. So I just felt really bad about that. Now, since this video doesn't have that much informational, educational stuff in it like the ones I really love to make for you guys, I'm gonna take this opportunity to give you a few updates about the channel. As you know, we do a video every Saturday, aka Catter Day, and Tapping Tuesday. but that might change a little bit for a couple of reasons. This channel is something that I'm super passionate about and that I prioritize greatly when it comes to putting out these Catter Day videos. If you didn't know, I'm a personal trainer and nutrition specialist and author and entrepreneur, and so I have my main priority, which is my clients, followed by the consultations for nutrition and everything else that I might get online, followed by the projects I have and the books that I'm working on, because I'm already working on another book and I'm always working on these projects, followed by other additional projects. But in order to maintain everything in a healthy, happy balance, I'm going to have to cut back on those Tapping Tuesday videos, because if you guys have been on my website, truehealthtrifecta.com, then you already know there's an option for private sessions with that on Skype. Something else I wanted to bring up with you guys, I was thinking of having a little live chat on an Instagram live story. So if you guys want to go over and follow me there, then I'd love to chat with you and answer any questions you may have about my books and my day job, or any cat stuff, or maybe Puppy will make a cameo. And I also wanted to ask you guys some questions, like what you think about a Patreon, and maybe having a live feed where I make Puppy's food once a month, or where you get kind of daily random pictures of Puppy, or potentially free workouts once a week, or all kinds of different ideas we have here for Cat Lady Fitness. So if you want to shoot over to Instagram and follow at Jessamina, then I'll make sure to announce there when I'm going to do this live story, so that you guys can join in and we can have a little Cat Lady Fitness discussion and all of that fun social media based stuff. Alright, you guys, this video is a lot longer than I anticipated. Please make sure to click the thumbs up if you did like this video and if you like this channel. And I look forward to hopefully chatting with you guys on that Insta story, and I will see you next week. Bye!